do anything. I had to go place. Love you too.
To bring disaster, humor handled by a master, romance, sex, peace, and it pastorally.
Illusion, fantasy to study, battles, barbarous and bloody. Join us.
We've got magic to do, just for you. We've got miracle plays to play. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way.
hunchback. Or that he was enormously tall. That he was
Extremely short.
that he was
Completely bald at the age of
all previous misconceptions about him. Our story begins
On the last day at the University of Padua, where his father had sent him,
so that he might embark upon his life with the maximum of choices.
And possibilities.
Pippin so distinguished himself at university that the scholars bestowed upon him the title of
Scholar of the House.
And Pippin responded in his own deep, moving words. He may be a little nervous. This is his first time playing role.
Could I have some more lights, please?
Well, he's not that nervous.
Thank you. Gentle tutors, respected members of the faculty, I'm very grateful for the knowledge you have given me, but I'm afraid what I'm looking for can't be found in books.
And Pippin made a promise.
I promise not to waste my life in commonplace, ordinary pursuits. I'm going to live a life that's extraordinary. You see, I know there's something.
Fulfilling. Something completely fulfilling.
Yes, that's it. Something completely fulfilling. And I'm gonna find it. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do or where I'm gonna go, but everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. I've got to find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. I've got to find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. I've got to find my corner of the sky.
Nice kid. We've got ourselves a live one. Doodly-doo. Journey, journey to a spot sighting, mystic and exotic. Journey through our anecdotic review. The royal court of Charles the Great. Enter Charlemagne.
This part is to be portrayed by an actor of enormous power.
We join Charlemagne in the midst of his royal council. It's been a long day. And that is why, sire, I humbly beseech you.
Denied. Next.
Oh, great leader, blessed by God.
Oh, not this bullshit again. What is it?
Well, sire, due to famine, our fields are
Denied. Next.
Sire.
Denied. Next.
But I protest. This is unjust and tyrannical.
Take that man there and hang him!
What? No, please, no.
Out! Out! Everybody out!
No, sire, wait.
I said everybody out!
But, Father, it's me.
Pippin? Pippin! My boy!
Hello there.
Wait a minute. Why are you here?
I'm home. I finished school.
Oh, good, good. And, well, how did it go?
Oh, very well, very well. My tutors are so
Oh,
impressed.
good, good, good. Because, I'm a great believer in education.
And yet, you have become the most powerful man in the world without it.
The most powerful man in the world? Oh, pshaw, Pippin. What about the Pope?
Oh, sir, I rank you ahead of the Pope.
I happen to agree with you. It's good to see you, Pippin.
Oh, Father, wait. I just have one more
we
thing.
have a library now. Perhaps you could check out a book.
Well,
Because
thank you,
after
but-
all, tomorrow is for you.
But it's still today.
Yes, but for how long? Because, you see, Pippin, sunrise and sunset are similar. But they are not the same.
Wait, Father, what does that even mean?
Enter Lewis, Pippin's stepbrother, and after Pippin, heir to the throne. Addicted to the physical, Lewis loves weightlifting.
Take it.
Lewis loves wrestling. But most of all, Lewis loves, well, Lewis.
Ha! Visigoths.
Well done, brother.
Of course it was. This arm slew 20 Frisians last year, and it's gonna slay even more Visigoths.
Wait, you're going to war against the Visigoths?
Uh-huh, that's the next one. It's gonna be a glorious campaign. And oh, those Visigoth women. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to shock your bookish sensibilities.
Oh, no. I'm just shocked that you're interested in women now.
Enter Fastrada, Pippin's stepmother. Crafty, cunning, calculating. What a warm and wonderful mother. Dedicated to gaining the throne for her darling son, Lewis. Lewis! Look what Mommy has for you! Surprise!
Thank you, Mother. Think how I'll shine. Hey, isn't this a beauty?
Yeah. It really is beautiful.
Of course, it's beautiful. Lewis is a great warrior.
Oh, ha! Visigoths! Ha!
Oh, we're so proud of Lewis, aren't we, darling?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, before I forget, the royal treasurer informs me that I've somehow overdrawn my allowance account again.
You're overdrawn again?
Now, my lord, you know how confused I get with money.
Oh, I know.
After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother. Like all you housewives and mothers out there.
You know, sometimes I wonder if the fornicating I'm getting is worth the fornicating I'm getting.
Father, wait.
Yes, Pippin?
I know what I want to do now.
Oh, good. Oh, good. What is it?
I want to be a soldier.
Denied.
Father, I'm your only son.
Yes?
So that means I'll be king one day.
Yes.
And fighting wars is an important part of being king.
Oh, Pippin, fighting wars is the most important part of being king. After all, the Pope and I have dedicated ourselves to spreading Christianity throughout the entire world, even if we have to kill every non-Christian to do it.
Exactly. So I want to join you in your campaign against the Visigoths.
Denied.
But Father, that's not fair. You're taking Lewis.
But Lewis is the ideal warrior. He's strong and stupid. But you, Pippin, you're educated.
Oh, and for what? Look, Father, you're dedicated to something, and I just want to be dedicated to something too. Otherwise, my life's gonna have no meaning at all.
Oh, you want your life to have meaning? That's very ambitious of you, Pippin. Denied.
Father!
Denied!
Father! Father, you created this entire kingdom out of nothing, and now all I'm asking for is my chance to fight for my country, for my family, for my king.
Oh, you get yourself a decent helmet and come along.
I'm a soldier?
Yes, you are.
Me, a warrior. Finally, a chance to do something important. A chance to use my sword, my arm, and maybe even my blood.
Gentlemen! Be seated! Map! Thank you. Now, the main factor in tomorrow's battle against the Visigoths.
Ha! Visigoths!
Jesus Christ! Is the terrain. Now, look at this map. Keep it there! Thank you. Look at this map. Study it. Memorize it.
Father,
Pippin.
well, since we're braver and stronger than they are, and we have God on our side, why don't we just go out there and slaughter them?
Oh, Pippin. War is a science which a general must use with stratagems, strategies, statistical analyses to know how many soldiers he's prepared to lose. Now, men, this is the plan for tomorrow's skirmish. The army of the enemy is stationed on the hill, so we've got to draw them down here where they're easier to kill. So you in the ravine, that's the area in green, will move across the plain where you plainly can be seen. Then the enemy in blue will undoubtedly pursue, and will hope to keep your losses to comparatively few. Kill the blues! Kill the blues! Kill the blues! Victory! And then... And gentlemen, and then...
And then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark, the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nation.
Pippin! Sit down immediately.
Stupid hat.
Jeez. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. General accepts that war is hell, or even worse, he must never be too cautious or casualty averse. I'm certain the majority of blood that you will splatter will be theirs with just a minimum of damage that's collateral. But we know for success, we must always pay a price. That's why for my success, you must sacrifice. And then... And gentlemen, and then...
And then the men go marching out into the fray, conquer... Oh! I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear it! Because now time is short, and I have to speed the whole damn thing up! Listen to me, men, as I endeavor to explain what separates a charlatan from a Charlemagne, a rule known to generals, illustrious and various, though Pubis is a Perry, or daring as a Darius. A literal that every leader knows by heart. It's smarter to be lucky than it's lucky to be smart. And then, Gentlemen, and then... Now, Pippin, now!
And then the men and then the march go out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day.
The blood is pounding in our ears.
Jubilations, we can hear with grateful nations. Cheers! War!
Lewis, Pippin, it's time.
You're going to be very proud of me once again, Father.
I will try not to disappoint you, sir.
Walk this way. Ah! Keep going.
Battles barbarous and bloody. Glory, 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 glory. Praise be to Charles our Lord. Triumphant is his sword. Allegiance is his word. Glory, 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 glory. Blood, yes indeed. Blood is red as sunset. Blood is warmer than wine. Warmer than wine. The taste of salty summer brine. Seal. Seal. Hot. Steel is cold as moonlight. Hot. Steel is sharper than sight. Sharper than sight. The touch of bitter winter white. Shout it out from the highest tower. Shout it out in the darkest hour. Charlemagne, you lead us all to power. War! 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 War is strict as Jesus. War is finer than spring. Service to Christ and to our King. Shout it out from the highest tower. Shout it out in the darkest hour. Charlemagne, you lead us all to power. You ain't seen nothing yet, folks.
The gates of heaven await, thrown open wide by Charles the Great. Glory, 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 glory.
We've won!
I killed at least 40 of them myself, Father.
Okay, Lewis. Both you and Pippin did very well. Well, now we pillage and sack. Yes, it's required. And singing is essential to victory.
And then the men
And then the men go marching out into the fray,
conquering the enemy.
Pippin, you're not joining in.
carrying the day.
Fall to,
Blood
men!
is pounding
We must
in
give
our
thanks
ears.
to God for this glorious victory!
I guess it's a little bit late to wonder who this man was.
Well, it is a little late, but as long as you're interested, you see, I'm just a common man. Ow! I'm just a common man. A Visigoth, but a good man. A very good man.
Yeah, you're also a very lucky man. You've had the privilege of dying for your king.
Words fail me.
Oh, well, you know, dying in a battle like this, you'll be going straight to Valhalla, or wherever you infidels go.
Oh, yes, of course. The king has assured us personally. But all this waiting around's got me a bit edgy.
This wasn't your first battle, was it?
No, my third.
Oh, then maybe you could tell me, how did this battle compare with your other two?
Well, you see, the thing is, unless you get killed, one battle's pretty much like another.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Pippin!
Falling! I'm falling! Falling!
Where are you?
I hope you get to Valhalla soon.
I hope you get to heaven.
Thank you. I will.
Wow.
Pippin, this is embarrassing. A victory celebration and my own son isn't joining in.
I'm sorry, Father. You just have to get used to victory celebrations without me. You know, I thought there'd be more plumes. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free.
Well, I'll sing you the story of a sorrowful lad. He had everything he wanted, didn't want what he had. He had wealth and pelf and fame and name and all of that noise. But he didn't have none of those simple joys. His life seemed purposeless and flat. Aren't you glad you don't feel like that? So he ran from all the deeds he'd done. He ran from things he'd just begun. He ran from himself, which was mighty far to run, out into the country where he played as a boy. For he knew he had to find him some simple joy. He wanted someplace warm and green. We all could use a change of scene. Sweet summer evenings, hot wine and bread, sharing your supper, sharing your bed. Simple joys have a simple voice that says, why not? Go ahead, and wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea, a man on the crab at the bottom of the sea, than a man who never learns how to be free, not till he's cold and dead? And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea, a crab on the slab at the bottom of the sea, a newt on the root of a banyan tree, than a man who never learns how to be free, not to the day he dies? Sweet summer evenings, sapphire sky, feast in your belly, feast in your eyes. Simple joys have a simple voice that says time is living's prize. And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea, a crab on the slab at the bottom of the sea, a newt on the root of a banyan tree, or a fig on a twig in Galilee, than a man who never learns how to be free? Not to the day, not to the day, not to the day, not to the day he dies. Enter Bertha, Pippin's grandmother. Quietly living in the country. I can walk by myself, warm, strong. Still attractive. Very attractive. Charlemagne's mother, exiled from court due to a personality conflict with her daughter-in-law, Fastrada.
Grandma,
I hate needlepoint.
but you're so good at it.
Pippin! Pippin! Oh, Pippin! How good it is to see you and hold you!
Grandma, you look great.
No, I don't. I look terrible.
No, you look great.
No, I don't. I look terrible.
All right, fine, you look terrible.
Is that any way to talk to your grandma? Actually, Pippin, you look terrible. You need some good food, some fresh air, some hanky-panky.
Grandma, I don't know what I need.
Well, I know what I need. Some good and juicy gossip. Here, pull up a ball. You've got to tell me what's going on in court. Is that good-looking priest still doing confessions?
Grandma, you haven't changed a bit.
But you have, Pippin. Where have you been?
Well, I went to war.
That explains it.
I tried to own my own manhood, you know, give my blood back. Yeah, I wanted to do something important, something fulfilling, but that just wasn't it. I feel empty and vacant. So, I think you need a plan. Yeah, that's it. A goal and a plan. Well, no, I have a goal. I want to be fulfilled, but a plan, that's exactly what I've been thinking about. I mean, you can't just go rushing into whatever comes along and hope for the best. At the same time, you can't sit around wasting time and expect everything to fall into your lap. So...
You lost me in the middle there. You think too much, Pippin. You've got to stop thinking. You've got to learn to live in the moment. Look at this day. Look at it. The sun is shining. The air is clear. Maybe tonight at the tavern you'll find that nice young girl and do those things that you can do and hook up and tell me every graphic detail.
Grandma, I have no time for that.
Time? You listen to me, Pippin. I'm an expert on time. When you are as old as I, my dear, and I hope that you never are, you will woefully wonder why, my dear, through your cataracts and catarrh, you could squander away or sequester a drop of a precious year. For when your best days are yester, the rest are twice as dear. What good is a field on a fine summer night if you sit all alone with the weeds? or a succulent pear that with each juicy bite, you spit out your teeth with the seeds. Before it's too late, stop trying to wait for fortune and fate you're secure of. For there's one thing to be sure of, mate. There's nothing to be sure of. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, for spring will turn to fall in just no time at all.
Grandma, it's times that I'm worried about.
Now you sit down, Pippin, sit down. I do not want to hear another word from you until I'm through. I have 3 more courses to do, and you can join me if you want. And that goes for all of you as well, yes. All of you sitting out there, staring at me, dumbfounded. But just the choruses. The verses are mine. I never wondered if I was afraid when there was a challenge to take. Yeah! And I never thought about how much I weighed when there was still one piece of cake. And maybe it's meant the hours I've spent feeling broken and bent and unwell. But there's still no cure so heaven sent as the chance to raise some hell. Everybody, oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, for spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. Verse, sage is sweet, that age is sweet. Good deeds and good work earn you laurels. But what could make you feel more obsolete than being noted for your morals? Give me a man who is handsome and strong, someone who's stalwart and steady. Give me a night that's romantic and long, and give me a month to get ready. Now I could waylay some aging roue and persuade him to play in some cranny. But it's hard to believe I'm being led astray by a man who'd call me Granny. All right, this time let's hear it from everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, for spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. So when the drearies do attack and a siege of the sads begins, I throw these regal shoulders back and lift these noble chins. Here is a secret I never have told. Maybe you'll understand why. I believe if I refuse to grow old, I can stay young till I die. Woo! Hello, everybody. There's a lot of people here. I've got the best seat in the house. Hello there. Oh, and it got better. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
I'm not done yet. Upside down and twice as good. Pippin, you wish you could look as good as this. This is my favorite part. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hello. Now, I've known the fears of 66 years. I've had troubles and tears by the score. But the only thing I trade them for is 67 more. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. And thank all of you. Let's try this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time for single turns in just no time at all. Oh, it's time to start living.
Thank you. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. But I'd like to sing this one to Pippin. Come here. Oh, it's time to keep living. Time to keep taking from the world you're given. You are my time, so I'll throw off my shawl. And watching your flings be flung all over makes me feel young all over in just no time at all. Bye now, Pippin.
That's my grandma. She's absolutely right. It's time for me to start living. Maybe that's the secret. Just live in the moment. Enjoy the simple things. The fresh air, the cool, clean water, the fresh fruit off of the... Oh, yeah. I forgot about women.
Sex presented pastorally.
Of course, women. My days are brighter than morning air, evergreen pine and autumn blue. But all my days were twice as fair if I could share my days with you. Excuse me, you. My nights are warmer than fire coals, incense and stars and smoke bamboo. But nights were warm beyond compare if I could share my nights with you. To dance in my dreams, to shine when I need the sun. With you, to hold me when dreams are done. And oh, my dearest love, if you would take my love, then all my dreams are truly begun. In time weaves ribbons of memory to sweeten life when youth is through. But I would need no memories there if I could share my life with you. I found it.
Sue, Sue, Sue.
What?
G! G!
She gone, she gone, she gone, gone. Oh,
She gong, 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 gong. She gong, 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 gong. Ah, ah, ah. Chica, 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 chica. Uh-huh.
Oh, touching. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's getting a little weird. Whoa. No. 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 Enough. It's enough. Get away from me. Get out of here.
Boy, when you frolic, you really frolic. Well, how do you feel now?
Empty and vacant.
Oh, I don't know. That looked like fun to me, what you were doing.
But it wasn't fulfilling. When am I gonna find something completely fulfilling?
Look, you just started. There's plenty of things to try.
Like what?
Like taking a look at this.
Peasants revolt. King slays thousands. Wait. Peasants protesting a rise in taxes were slaughtered yesterday by Charlemagne's soldiers. No, this can't be true.
Now, would a newspaper print anything that wasn't true?
But my father would never slaughter people just for protesting.
Why not? He's the king. Let me see here. Yes. Charlemagne has given orders that non-believers be given the choice between baptism and beheading.
Wait, let me see that. Forcing people to believe? Telling them what to think? Something's got to be done about this.
You are absolutely right.
We're surrounded by injustice and tyranny.
And prejudice. Don't forget about prejudice.
I'm finally beginning to see what my father really is. He forces people to fight and to die over land that doesn't even belong to them.
That's right.
Well, I think it's gotta stop.
It has gotta stop.
Yeah, I think it's time for change.
Pippin, it is time for a change.
You know, it doesn't matter that he's my father. We cannot just wait or sit around and wait for someone else to take action. Otherwise, we'll look around and ask, what happened? What happened if we failed to act?
Testing, testing.
It is time to make a better world for all people, not just the rich and powerful. This tyrant must be overthrown. Terror and bloodshed must be ended. We need a leader with the youth and the courage to seep out the old order. Down with Charles, up with me.
Revolution! Terrible. A son speaking against his own father that way. Oh. In fear of my beloved husband's life, I brought Pippin's actions to his attention. Pippin is disloyal to you, my lord.
Every son is disloyal to his father at one time or another, my lady.
But Louis loves you, my lord.
Well, Louis is an asshole, my lady.
Despite this rejection, I took upon my tiny shoulders the task of effecting a rapprochement between two men for whom I felt deeply. Back in my younger days, if things were going wrong, I might sulk, I might pout. Now I've learned if I just pitch in and do what's right, things might always work out. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all would light a little fire, we all would be a little closer to our heart's desire. My lord!
My lady?
Will you be praying at Arles next month?
No, I don't think I will.
But my lord, you always feel so much better after your yearly prayer.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Oh. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. I sought out Pippin. Your father loves you, Pippin.
Freedom and dignity for all men is more important than the love between one father and one son.
Still, your name will be on his lips when he prays at Arles. Next month, alone
Alone?
and unguarded.
What date?
The 15th. Pippin, I beg you bring this estrangement to an end.
I intend to.
Oh, may I tell your father of this resolve?
No. Let it be a surprise.
A surprise. I love surprises!
Mama, if Pippin kills father,
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
but if father discovers Pippin's plot and executes him,
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
Mama, no matter what happens, I'll move up.
Yes, darling. I know the parables told in the holy book I keep close on my shelf. God's wisdom teaches me when I help others, I'm really helping myself. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all would lend a helping hand. We all would be a little closer to the promised land. Ow!
Well, I'm off to Arles to pray.
Safe travels, father.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I guess I'm walking.
It's so cute, right? Events move so swiftly, it's hard for a simple woman like me to keep up. But something tells me that one day, very soon, I'll be able to say the words that every mother wants to say. My son, the king. Woo!
we'd hand, we all would.
Be a little closer. To the promised land. Woo! Do 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 do. After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother, like all you housewives and mothers out there. Thoughts to bring disaster. The Royal Chapel at Arles.
You may come in, Father.
I am sorry to disturb you, my son. I know you like to pray alone.
You know who I am, Father.
Yes, of course, my son.
Then perhaps you want something. A favor or an advancement?
No. Just to be here with you for one moment. Yes. To look in your eyes.
Oh. Well? And what do you see?
I see 2 eyes, a little cloudy with age, a sunset.
Anything else?
Death of thousands, slavery of more, terror and bloodshed.
You see all that in my eyes?
Do you deny it?
Deny it? I'm proud of it. I brought order out of chaos. If slavery, terror, and bloodshed were part of that order, then so be it.
But those are words of the past. Time has passed you by. My son.
And your time has come, my son?
Yes. Father.
It is easy from where you stand to judge the things that I have done. Eagles, ospreys, even vultures had a better view. From the heights, all things are very clear. But when I marched, the dust of the road was in my mouth, and when I fought, the blood of the enemy was in my eyes. And by God, I blew my breath across a continent and shaped an empire of it.
Maybe you did the best you could, but things have got to change.
And you're the one to change them.
Yes, I am.
Well, if you truly believe that, then there is only one thing you can do.
Thank you. I brought my own.
Then use it. Or go and leave me to my prayers.
What do you pray for, Father?
Strength. And may God give you the same!
Why won't my hands stop shaking when all the earth is still? When ancient ghosts are waking, so many steps need taking, so many plans need making. I think I will. I think I will.
Your Majesty.
King
Pippin.
Morning glow, starts to glimmer when you know winds of change are set to blow and sweep this whole land through. Morning glow is long past due. Morning glow, fill the earth, come and shine for all your worth. so strong, but now it's very clear. Morning glow is almost here. Morning glow, by your light, we can make the new day bright, and the phantoms of the night will fade into the past. Morning glow is here at last. Ah! No!
But it seems like the end of the show!
I told you, Act 2. We're gonna take a short break here. After all, attention spans are shorter than they used to be. But don't you worry. We'll be back, and we'll bring you the finale we promised. A climax you will remember for the rest of your lives. Morning glow, by your light, we can make the new day bright, and the phantoms of the night will fade into the past.
Morning glow is here at last.
We've got magic to do just for you. are you ladies enjoying your night? You having a great time? Great, I'm so glad you came.
So awesome.
Hello there, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, everyone. You gotta be so great. How you doing so far, good sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the chills and thrills of Act 2.
Look at them go. Okay, I got these two little
Lovely job, girls. You're doing such a great job. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the most difficult and intricate act. Only they can perform such feats as this.
The gates of heaven, the gates of heaven await. The gates of heaven, the gates of heaven await. The gates of heaven await. The my high Pippin the great. We follow him through by serving his feet. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. The gates of heaven, the gates of heaven await. The gates of heaven, the gates of heaven await. Thrown wide by Pippin the Great.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
King Pippin, Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, is prepared to hear petitions.
Come ahead. We will all be dealt with fairly. My invitation extends to high and low alike.
Sire, I am a poor
You may stand.
man.
You may all stand.
Thank you, sire. I am a poor man, a peasant, and I own not 1 millimeter of land in which I have worked so hard all my life. Is that fair?
Why, no. That's completely unfair, and I shall do something about it. I hereby decree that, from now on, all peasants will own the land that they cultivate.
King Pippin, the just.
But sire, now that you've given away all of our land to the peasants, we loyal nobles have no source of income, and therefore can no longer pay taxes.
Well, I hereby abolish taxes.
King Pippin, the generous.
You realize, sire, without taxes, you'll have no money to support an army.
Oh, well, that's all right. I don't need an army. That's it. No more taxes, no more army.
King Pippin, the peaceful.
Sire, it is my duty to inform you that the infidel Hun has attacked from the east. He has destroyed 3 of our villages and murdered thousands of your royal subjects.
Can he do that?
But he will withdraw on one condition.
Oh, that's very reasonable. I'm certainly willing to make any small concession. What's the condition?
He demands your reproductive organs on a pike staff.
Oh. Oh my. Ow. Okay. You should go and destroy the infidel.
But sire, we have no army.
Right. Nobles. Hi. Remember that decree I made a little while back about land and taxes?
Yes, sire.
That's off.
But sire, without land, we have no source of income and no power over the peasants.
Oh, shoot. Peasants!
Yeah?
I hereby suspend land reform.
Suspend land reform? You mean give it back?
Yeah, give it back.
Up thine, sire!
Take that man away and hang him.
What? No, not again.
Pippin! You're doing a wonderful job. You're a born ruler. Nothing has changed since your father died. Now, about my royal allowance.
Denied.
Denied.
Denied!
King Pippin, the unpopular.
I need to pray.
Pray? You're the king. What in the world would you pray for?
Strength?
Is there anything else you'd like?
Yeah. Can I have my knife back?
You want it? You got it. Illusion, fantasy, to study.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's all right, son. Only, don't let it happen again. Denied! Take that man away and hang him! Denied! I've been awake half a second, people! Can I not have a little bit of time to myself? Jesus Christ!
Well, that went exactly the way I thought it would. And I still haven't done anything fulfilling with my life.
But you will, Pippin. Hey, you will. Now, I know things may not be going in the way you think they should, but things are going exactly according to plan.
They are.
You look frenzied, you look frazzled, peaked as any elf, flushed and rushed and razzle-dazzled. Dry your lips, damp your scalp. Now I can see you're in a rut, in disarray, and I'm not one to butt in fact, I must say, if you take it easy, trust a while, don't look blue, don't look back, you'll pull through in just a while, 'cause you're on the right track. Come on, Pippin.
Right track.
Take it easy.
Right track.
That's on it. Take it easy. That's on it.
Right.
Easy. Why be flurried?
Flustered.
Keep those.
The hopes aloft.
Keep cool as custard.
Trying hard.
Sipping soft.
There's no trick to staying sensible,
Despite each cul-de-sac, 'cause each step's indispensable
When you're on the right track. Come on, Pippin.
right track.
Take it easy.
On the right track.
That's on
On
it.
the
Take it easy.
right track. On the
On it.
right
All right. Come on. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right! Pippin jumped back into life with his usual zest. He tried art, the creative life, and you know something? He wasn't too bad. But
When the king makes budget cuts, the arts are the first to go.
Then he tried the church, the religious life. He longed to be touched by an angel. But what he soon found out was,
it wasn't an angel who touched me.
many, when things get dank, will feel their grip. Go, we stay, tranquil, spirit high, pulses low.
But what I've left behind looks trifling. What's ahead looks black. Am I doomed to spend my life lingering on?
Lingering on,
Just lingering on.
lingering on.
Oh, I'll never find it. Never, 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 never. Shit!
Easy, baby. You're on the right track. Enter Catherine. Enter Catherine. Oh, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry. I couldn't get my eyelash on. How many years have you been playing this role? I know. I'm sorry. It's all right. We'll just try it again. Get out of here. Oh, sorry. Enter Catherine. A lovely young widow. A lovely widow. When I first saw Pippin, he was lying by the side of the road. He didn't know where he was, and he looked so exhausted and lost, dead. Well, the man had obviously lost the will to live. So the first thing I had to do was to get him interested in something. Something that would restore his faith in life. Something like me. So I said, pick him up, put him to bed, see that he's bathed and clothed and fed. You may ask, how could I foretell he'd clean up oh so very well? But it was no surprise when I raised my eyes, and there he was. Well, I'm sure there are many things you'd like to know about me, aren't there?
No.
Good. My name is Catherine. I'm a widow. I have a son. I own this estate. I'm your average, ordinary kind of woman, competent and neat, making life a treat. Others as nice you meet often, I know, at least once or twice every lifetime or so. I'm your everyday, customary kind of woman, practical as salt, modest to a fault, conservative with a budget, liberal with a meal, just your average ideal. My telling you this may seem sudden and strange. It may not interest you much at all right now, but things change. Things change. Still, I'll understand if I'm not your kind of woman. Anyone can make one terrible mistake, and I've
challenge. I was determined to pierce that dedicated apathy. Now, I've always found that no man, no matter what his condition, can resist the charm of a growing boy. So I sent my son Theo to him.
Enter Theo, a lovable boy and his lovable duck.
Pippin! Pippin! Say hello to my duck.
How do you do?
Guess his name?
Augustus?
Wrong. His name's Otto. You're not very smart.
I'm smart enough to know that a duck belongs in a pond and not in my bed.
Bite me!
Pippin, you have been lying in bed for 7 days now. What is the matter with you?
Look, it is nothing you could ever possibly understand.
Well, try me. Come on.
Ow.
Give me a chance. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Stop.
Come on.
Fine, I'll give you a chance.
Scoot over. Okay, let's talk.
I have been searching and searching for something completely important and fulfilling to do with my life. And I've tried everything I can think of, and I haven't even come close. So I'm in utter, abject, complete despair.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Pippin. Let me tell you about despair.
Oh my God.
I loved my husband very much. The years we spent together were the happiest years of my life. Then, one day he was struck by fever. And when his hand went cold in mine, I felt my life too was over. I was overcome by the deepest despair. I took to my bed for 5 days. But on the 6th day, I got up. There were things to be done, an estate to run, a boy to raise. Pippin, I'm all alone here and I can't possibly do all this work by myself. Couldn't you please help me?
No, no, no! You're supposed to read the line naggingly.
I know, but he touched my hand. They don't usually do that.
I don't care where he puts his hand. Read it naggingly.
Okay.
Listen. You're almost too old for this role, so you'd better watch it. I've got my eye on you.
Pippin, this is such a large estate. I'm all alone here and I can't possibly do all this work by myself. Couldn't you please just help me?
All right. Anything to shut you up.
Well, Pippin was finally out of bed and working. And soon he became a part of everything. Part of our everyday lives.
How often do we do this?
Every day.
Every day? Every day. That's exciting.
At first, Pippin didn't show much enthusiasm for the work. But as time went on, he showed no enthusiasm at all.
Keep up the good work, men. What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. Actually, Pippin, there is something. The roof on the chicken house has sprung a leak, if you could get to that tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, but...
And the field needs plowing, and the chimney needs bricks, and the pigsty is, well, it's a sty. Thank you very much, thank you.
I know that look. That's the look of a widow with a son and a large estate and no one to sit at the head of the table. But that's not me. Hey, you hear me? I said it's not me. Patching the roof and pitching the hay. It's not my idea of a perfect day. When you're extraordinary, you've got to do extraordinary things. And I'm not the type who loses sleep over the size of the compost heap. When you're extraordinary, you think about extraordinary things. Oh, I once knew a man, lived each day the same, safe and sane and swell. And when they told me he died, I didn't cry. All I could say was, how could they tell? Oh, look in his life from deep in a rut may give you a view of the sunshine, but it's unnecessary for someone who is very extraordinary like me. If the floorboards are squeaking and the doorboards are leaking and the chimney's in need of repair, if the garden has brambles and the yard is in shambles, well, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't care. I've got to be someone who lives all of his life in superlatives. I'm extraordinary. I've got to do extraordinary things. The fact that I'm special is easy to see, so why doesn't anybody see it but me? I'm extraordinary. I need to do extraordinary things. Whoa! Give me my chance and give me my wings, and don't make me think about everyday things. They're so secondary to someone who is very extraordinary like me. That's it. I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
And then Theo's duck got sick.
Pippin. Otto is sick.
I'm sorry, Theo. That's too bad.
Pippin, it's the first time he's coming to you for help.
Could you look at him, please?
All right. Fine. I'll take a look.
Now, say something hopeful.
Theo, this is a very, very sick duck. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for him. Theo, wait. Come over here and kneel down next to me.
It was like a painting. Man and boy and duck at prayer.
His breath has ebbed, his pulse is low, his feet are webbed, but even so, you must know that although our tears are poised to burst, we've kept our faith warm through the worst. We haven't cursed our luck or run amok. To prayer we've stuck. Please reward our pluck and save this duck.
They prayed all day. And then, just after sunset, the duck died.
Theo, I'm so sorry. Theo, wait. We can just go down to the pond and get you another duck. Why did the goddamn duck have to die?
Then, an interesting thing happened. Theo plunged himself into monumental despair, and Pippin, that prince of despair, dedicated himself to raising the boy's spirits.
Theo, we're going out to thresh some grain right now. We could use another good man. Care to help? Maybe another time then.
But Pippin showed remarkable persistence. When one thing failed, he tried another.
Theo, look what I made for you. Here, listen to this. I can teach you how if you want to learn. Okay.
Well, most men would have given up. But Pippin, with amazing perseverance, tried yet another way.
Theo, you're not going to believe what I have for you. Look on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's not a duck, dumbass.
Did I say it was a duck? All right, well, you were a flop. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, that was my fault.
No. That was my fault. It's been a long time for me.
I think that
Yes?
it'll be better
Next time?
next time.
I think we're gonna skip part of this. Nothing much really happens. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a whole lot of that. But the season changed, as it always does, and the days were filled with those ordinary things. Seeds to be sown, fences to be mended, and finally, a love song to be sung.
Sitting on the floor and talking till dawn.
Candles and confidences.
Trading old beliefs and humming old songs.
And lowering old defenses.
Singing a love
song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la.
Private little jokes and silly pet names.
Lavender soap and lotion.
All of the cliches and all of the games.
And all of the strange emotions. Love song. La 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 la.
Love song. La 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 la. They say the whole is greater
than the sum of the parts it's made of.
Well, if it's true of anything, it's true of love. 'Cause how can you define a look or a touch?
How can you weigh a feeling?
Taken by themselves, now they don't mean much. Together they send you reeling into a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
close your eyes.
Why?
Because we've got a surprise for you.
We've got a surprise.
We've got a surprise.
I don't usually like surprises.
Well, you'll like this one. Oh, you can look now. Quince pudding flambe. Oh, I haven't made it in years, but I thought for this special occasion.
Oh, what special occasion?
Well, 1 year ago today, you arrived here. So, Theo and I thought we would celebrate with a little party. I made this, and Theo made you a new flute.
Theo, thank you. It's beautiful. I really don't know what to say.
Well, let me say something then. In the year that you've been with us, a lot of water has flowed under the dam.
Over the dam. Water flows over the dam.
I know. I'm sorry. I seem to be a little bit confused.
Yes, I can see that. Try sticking to the part, huh?
I will. In the year that you've been with us, a lot of water has flowed over the dam. You've come to mean a lot to me, to us, to our very ordinary lives. So I'd like to say for me and for Theo, we're glad you're here. And now we have so many good years ahead of us. Oh, go on. Sit right here, right at the head of the table. Well, isn't anybody going to eat my pudding?
I can't stay here.
Pippin.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Why?
Because life has got to be more than this. It's got to be more than ducks that die or leaky roofs or quince pudding.
Are you sure?
I'm not going to be stuck doing the same damn thing every day.
And night?
Don't you get it? There's got to be more than this.
Maybe there isn't any more.
I know there is. Rivers belong where they can ramble.
I love my husband very much.
Eagles
The years we
belong
spent
where
together were
they
the happiest
can
years of my life. Then,
I've got
one
to
day
be
he was struck by fever.
where my spirit can
And
run
when his hand
free.
went cold in mine,
I've got to find my
life
corner.
I was overcome by the deepest despair. I took to my bed for 5 days. But on the 6th day, I got up. There were things to be done, an estate to run, a boy to raise. Shit. Could you hold the light for a minute? Come on. Could you hold the light for a minute, please? Thanks. I guess I'll miss the man. Explain it if you can. His face was far from fine.
Doing.
But still I'll miss his face and wonder if he's missing mine.
You don't have a song here?
I do now. Some days he wouldn't say a pleasant word all day. Some days he'd scowl and curse. But there were other days when he was really even worse.
I really think that you should stop singing.
Some men are heroes, some men outshine the sun, some men are simple, good men. This man wasn't one. And and I won't miss his moods, his gloomy solitudes, his blunt, abrasive style. But please don't get me wrong, he was the best to come along. In a long, long while.
All right, what's next? Hello? Where are you? You told me that there would be something completely fulfilling. Well, isn't there? I mean, I've got to believe that there has to be something.
There is something, and we've got it. The only completely perfect act in our repertoire. The finale.
That's it? That's the finale?
No, Pippin. That's just the big build-up. You're the finale.
Me?
Now, you will leap from the highest height into the hottest fire.
Become part of the fire.
Be engulfed by fire.
Become fire itself.
And in that fire, you will become the very synthesis of life and death.
And life again.
Whoa, wait a minute. You want me to jump and burn in fire?
Yes. Pippin, you are an extraordinary human being with extraordinary aspirations and dreams. You deserve an extraordinary climax.
Like the sun blazing in the sky.
The sun at its zenith. Think about the sun, Pippin. Think about her golden glance. How she lights the world up well. Now it's your chance with the guardians of splendor inviting you to dance, Pippin. Think about the sun. Think about the sun. Pippin, you are going to do something completely extraordinary.
Think how you'll shine.
Like the glow of morning.
You will burn in our memories forever.
Forever. Think about your life, Pippin.
Days are tame and nights the same.
Now think about the beauty in one perfect flame. And the angels of the morning are calling out your name, Pippin. Think about the sun.
she lights the world up. Well, now it's your chance with the guardians of splendor, inviting you to dance. Pippin, think about the sun. Think about your life. Think about your life.
Presenting the great Pippin in our grand finale. A climax you will remember for the rest of your lives.
Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly.
Jump, Pippin. Stop.
Please don't do that to me. I'm not a river or a giant bird that soars to the sea. And if I'm never tied to anything, I'll never be free.
What the hell are you doing here? Pippin, let's get on with the finale.
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much. I never came close, my love. We nearly came near. It never was there. I think it was here.
All right. You'll see what it's like without us. Take down the set. I mean it. Let's go. Take down the set now. Pull up the trapeze, pull up the canvas. I want it out of here. And the rain curtains. Let's go. Colored lights out. Pinks and reds out. Well, that's not too flattering. Now is it, Pippin? Costumes, get their costumes. Let's go. I want them off. Hurry it up. And the makeup? I want it off. And the shoes, let's go. Well, Pippin, how does life look to you now?
You showed me crimson, gold, and lavender, a shining parade.
A mole, Pippin. Look at the mole on her face. You want to spend the rest of your life with a woman with a mole?
But there's no color I can have on earth that won't finally fade.
Oh, and the kid. Do you know how much he's going to cost you?
When I wanted worlds to paint.
This is the way you want to live? This is what you want?
And costumes to
No,
wear.
costumes, no, makeup.
It always was
No,
here.
colored lights.
'Cause it never was there.
And no magic. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for our inability to bring you the finale that we promised. It seems our extraordinary young man has elected to compromise his aspirations. But I know there are many of you out there, extraordinary people, exceptional people, who would gladly trade your ordinary lives for the opportunity to do one perfect act, our grand finale. And we'll always be there for you. We're right inside your heads. And we promise you sets, costumes, lights, and magic.
Come on, please, anyone, join us. The most extraordinary show. Thank you.
Show's over! Everybody out, let's go! Show's over, let's go, everybody out! Let's go, get out of here, let's go! I said the show's over! Get out of here, let's go! Show's over. Take out the rest of the lights. Orchestra, pack up your instruments. Come on. Susan, take your damn hands off that keyboard. You try singing without music, sweetheart.
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much. I never came close, my love. We nearly came near. It never was there. It always was here.
Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Ooh. Thank you.